Most people think their 20s are for exploring, trying new things, making mistakes, finding themselves. And yes, some of that is true. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people do not lose their 20s because of one big mistake. They lose them slowly, in small, silent ways. Habits that look normal, choices that feel harmless. But over time, they quietly steal years from your life. And the worst part? Most people realize it only when it is already too late. So here are 7 silent ways people waste their 20s. And chances are, you might be doing at least one of them. 1. Waiting to feel ready. Many people in their 20s are always preparing. Preparing to start, preparing to try, preparing to take action. But here is the truth. Readiness is a myth. Nobody feels completely ready to chase a dream. Nobody feels fully prepared to take a big step. The people who move forward are not the most prepared. They are simply the ones who started anyway. And every year spent waiting is a year someone else spends building. But that is only the first trap. The second one is even more dangerous. 2. Living for approval. In your 20s, it is very easy to live someone else's life, choosing careers that look impressive, making decisions that make other people comfortable, trying to look successful instead of actually feeling fulfilled. But deep down, you know the difference. There is a difference between a life that looks good and a life that feels right. Approval feels good for a moment, but chasing it for too long slowly disconnects you from who you really are. And when that happens, even success can feel empty. But there is another silent trap, and it is everywhere today. 3. Consuming more than creating. We live in a world of endless content, videos, posts, short clips, advice from everyone. You can spend hours learning, hours watching, hours scrolling, and still feel like you are productive. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. Real growth begins when you start creating, writing something, building something, trying something. Because the people who change their lives are not the ones who consume the most. They are the ones who create the most. But the next mistake is the one people rarely notice. 4. Avoiding discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. Trying something new feels awkward. Failure feels embarrassing. Criticism feels painful. So many people choose comfort. They stay in safe routines, safe goals, safe decisions. But comfort has a hidden cost. It slowly shrinks your world. Years later, people rarely regret the risks they took. They regret the risks they were too afraid to try. But the next trap is even more subtle. 5. Comparing your timeline. Your 20s are full of comparison. Someone is traveling, someone is getting promoted, someone is building a business, and suddenly your progress feels small. But life is not a race with one finish line. Some people bloom early, some bloom later. What matters most is not speed, it is direction. Because the real danger is not being slower than someone else. The real danger is walking in the wrong direction. But there is one final trap, and it steals more time than anything else. 6. Believing you have unlimited time. In your 20s, 10 years feels like forever. You think there will always be another chance, another year, another opportunity. But time moves quietly. And suddenly, the things you plan to start someday become things you wish you had started earlier. Your 20s are powerful not because they are perfect, but because they are flexible. You can still experiment. You can still change paths. You can still build something new. But only if you actually start. Ending. So if you are in your 20s, remember this. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need everything figured out. But you do need movement. Try things, build things, learn things. Because your 20s are not meant to be perfect. They are meant to be used. And the small decisions you make today quietly shape the life you will live 10 years from now. So the real question is not, am I wasting my 20s? The real question is, what small decision will I change starting today?